How motivated will Barnet be on Saturday, given their position and the fact that Graham's been in there about a week and a half?
Yeah, I think what normally happens is when a new manager comes in, he changes a lot, and sometimes it gives the lads a new sort of lease of life, if you like. It gives them something else to do. I mean, Graham's tactics will be very different to Mark McGee's, and different to the manager before that. The boys have to get used to it. When they do get used to it, it is a percentage game that they play, so you've got to be aware of that. And of course, there's different ways that they will disrupt the game, interrupt the game. So especially when we're at home, so we've got to try and keep the flow going and try and get a goal up as early as we can, that sort of stuff. So it's interesting. I don't think Graham's changed his tactics since he's been out, and just watching his last game anyway, the game against Lincoln, and they did quite well, and they looked better than the bottom of the league team.
In terms of your home form lately, home wins have been a bit thin on the ground. It's important that you try and nail this one.
Yeah, listen, there's no game that's any more important than another game, but as this is the next game, of course it's important because you're under pressure for a few reasons. One is because we haven't had the results we would have liked, and maybe we should have earned, and one is because they're bottom of the table, and people will see that as being an easy 3 points. Well, we won't see it as an easy 3 points, and we'll see it as if we do pick up the 3 points, you've got to go and earn it, and you've got to make sure that you play well, because the wounded animals that are fighting for their lives are always dangerous opponents.
Is it a tricky side to pick? Bear in mind you don't have Taylor Moore or Danny Wright available now.
Yeah, of course we're disappointed that they're not available. We've asked for confirmation of the reasons why our appeal didn't work out. So we're a bit disappointed with that. We understand all the words that the rule says about, it's got to be absolute certain, and video's got to be perfect and everything. So there wasn't a frivolous appeal problem, because if you put a frivolous appeal in, like the poor lad at Yeovil who can't play against Man United now, his boyhood dream club, he appealed and got 5 games. So there was obviously some element of doubt, but I'd love to have been a fly on the wall. And but if videos got only in the Premiership do you get videos from all angles and lovely pictures, and you get up, down, sideways, and everything, and then you get the right decisions. But so anyway, they're out because that's the way it's gone, and we got to forget about that. And the lads are very disappointed, of course, because they feel they're doing the time and not done the crime, but that's how they feel. And we go into the Barnet game without them, and we've just got to cope as we will. We've got a squad that can cope with a couple of people out in those positions. So we've got to use it as a strength and a positive outlook now for the Barnet game, so that we don't, it doesn't fester in our minds all the things that went on last week, and we go on and try and get a couple of results now for the next couple of games.
Do players think that if an injustice has been done, we need to do it for the 2 who have suffered?
I hope so. It'd be part of your talk, won't it? I mean, it doesn't always work like that, of course. It's easy to say that, but yeah, I think most lads will feel a bit sorry for them because of the circumstances around them all, and we'll have to wait and see whether the committee see those when they give us the report of how they got their judgment. So that'd be interesting. But yeah, no, I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will, because they know if it happens to them. We all know if you haven't done something and you haven't done something, then it grates on you a little bit, and so the other lads will know how they're feeling. So we have to make sure that you have to do things professionally. It's not necessarily an eye for an eye, and as far as that's concerned, Barnet have not caused us any trouble or any ill feeling. So we got to go there, be professional, and the 3 points, as you just said, are very important.